And now we cross over to County Hall, where the Ad Hoc Committee on WorldCoin Inquiry is currently meeting the Interior and National Administration Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki. Let's listen in.
Opinions, because this is science. It is not black and white matter. It's science. It's a scientific thing. So we rely on expert advice. On the one side, most of the science, the experts in this area are saying that actually data, even data in the cloud, can be retrieved and deleted. But there is a different opinion, again from experts in this space, saying even when it is deleted, there is a way that data, once it's in that space, cannot be completely and with certainty be retrieved. So from where we sit, that is the information I have at the moment. I want to be on the cautious side as the Security Minister of Kenya. I would rather side with the possibility that when data enters that space, it cannot be retrieved completely, because that is what would put me on the safe side in terms of going forward. And this will inform the kind of regulations we put in place in terms of who we allow to harvest data, to have it, how they will store it, and where, in what circumstances. I want to side with the minority of the scientists who are saying that it is not possible to retrieve data which has been stored in the cloud. So from where we sit as government, there should be no more registration of people on anything related to WorldCoin and all activities and other companies.
Waziri, why are you still at that? You know, you're speaking as the CS, the Minister of Security, but you're still a lawyer par excellence. Within both the local and international laws framework, do you think we stand a chance of maybe forcing the WorldCoin owners to retrieve Kenya's data?
Yes. Yes. But we need to do a lot of work. And Gila Silicard, based on the case I made earlier on, 2 points, Chair. One, that data is precious. And two, the nature in which the data in question was harvested is an extreme. It's allowed, yes, but for a foreign entity to use that method and have access to that data and store it in the method we are talking about, we need to be a bit more rigorous in terms of demanding some levels of accountability. But to answer your question, it is possible. The other question which has been raised is on cryptocurrency and financing of terror. And Chair, you raised the issue of the crypto dealer and the girlfriends. It was possible for the regulatory institutions of the country, in this case the Financial Reporting Center, to detect the money. But it was only possible when that money was converted, or because it's a way in which it found its way into mainstream financial assets of the world, and it left Belgium and came to Kenya into the bank account of the girlfriend. And the challenges are as follows. First, to money in terms of legal tender coming from abroad to a bank in Kenya can be traced, and that's why it was traced. And even the other two, it's only that they had accessed the money. And there could be reason, perhaps, why that happened. Because again, the purpose of surveillance on financial inflows and outflows is not to prevent people from running businesses and doing their things. It is to ensure that financial inflows and outflows through our country do not perpetuate money laundering, trade in drugs and psychotropic substances, and terror. Otherwise, it should not be the business. It's against good economic order to have too much surveillance on citizens and who gets how much money. And if that money is not perhaps suspected to be geared towards doing those criminal things, that surveillance should not be overbearing. It would hurt commerce. Now, we are very keen on inflows and outflows of finances to our country for the reasons which we all know. We have been attacked severally in this country, and those attacks could not have succeeded without a financial element somewhere. Differently put, Chair, the engine of terror, what drives terror is money. If you remove finances from terror, the terrorist has no power to achieve the objective. And therefore, my challenge, and I need to be convinced, because this is national debate. This is national debate. The reason we are here is because these are new frontiers. The legal framework is not adequate. There are no hard and fast issues. But I need to be convinced, as the security minister, I need to be convinced that if there are gray areas and we cannot pinpoint the owners of money and how they have made that money at that crypto trade level, until that money finds its way into the financial, the form of financial structures, like the case which we have given of the person who sent actual money, not now crypto tokens or whatever. Actual money was sent to an account in Kenya. That's what we can trace. But this other crypto business and trade, the traceability is a problem. Then, at the risk of being accused of being at war with technology and commerce, I will be reluctant. I will be reluctant to say that that is an area we want to venture into, because the cost, the price of a successful terror attack can wipe away many years and decades of investments in our national security. Then, Chair, I've been asked about the security vetting of companies. And I want to say directly that, especially depending on the type of... All right, let me rephrase my response. At the moment, there is no requirement that foreign nationals who want to do business in Kenya or want to associate with businesses doing in Kenya must necessarily be vetted, although we do it. We sometimes do it when we have reason to believe. But there is no law, and also, as security agencies, we would not want to intrude into commerce unnecessarily and make it difficult for people to do business, because we are a country that has trade relations all over the world, and we're encouraging investments and business.
Well, that is Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki appearing before the Ad Hoc Committee on WorldCoin